I feel like what I said earlier, back in the 70s and the 60s is when the women stopped protecting the man because she didn't need the man anymore.
Yeah.
The government came and basically took the position of the man.
Financial assistance.
You feel me? That's all she need. Now she good. Of course, she'll need a man in order to create life or whatnot. But other than that, she don't need a man. I feel like that's when women stop protecting men because you don't need the man no more. Back then, the men was the breadwinner, bringing all the cash in. You know what I'm saying? Women
women wasn't able to work, especially black women wasn't able. They wouldn't get no job.
And then they had the rule. It's crazy. The people that's taking care of y'all now is the people that had crazy rules against y'all back in the days when y'all couldn't really do nothing.
Wow, I never thought about that like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Say that again one more time for those that hear you in the back.
The same people that's doing these good things for you right now was the same people that was doing bad things to you back then, wouldn't let you do nothing.
If I were to apologize, it wouldn't even matter. If you filled up all those promises, it wouldn't change what's happened. We shouldn't waste any more time.
Well, you know what it is, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Late Night Love Ties every Sunday, 10:30 p.m. till midnight. Make sure you subscribe to B.E.L.I.V.E Productions on YouTube. Follow the Youth B.E.L.I.V.E Ministries on Facebook. You heard me? Heard it from that boy Neff, man. Shout out to Pastor Gabe, bro.
For elevation is best for us to work out our frustration with the trauma of our past and the things that haunt us now. Let's go our own way and figure it out. I know it's hard, baby, but let's be strong, baby. We have to grow before.
All right. Welcome in, man. Late Night Love Ties. We are back in the building by the grace of God. God is good.
All the time.
All the time.
And all the time. God is good, man. God is dope. God is even better. We thank y'all, man, for being loyal. We thank y'all for subscribing. We thank y'all for putting them numbers up there. We thank y'all for the love. You know, we just ask, that y'all engage a little more. Put some comments in here, man. Talk to us a little bit. Big shout out to Sister Queen Esther that's not in the building with us today, but she's already tuned in, man. With that being said, let's go across the room and say what's up to everybody, man. We're going to start it out with B-Town one more time. How you doing, Sister Nisha?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How are you doing, Pastor Gabe?
Man, I'm doing great, thank God. Appreciate you for asking.
Good. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in and about to tune in. Yeah, I'm excited for today. What tonight?
Black men need love too. What's going on, Ken?
What's happening, fam? What's happening?
Maintaining, family.
All right, how y'all doing, man? I'm glad to be here. I'm glad that y'all watching us. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the support. This is new to us. We're just trying to keep it going. But we got a good topic for today, so we're gonna enjoy it.
Nah, for sure. And we got the boss in the building, man. Neff, how you doing, family?
Yo, what's poppin', y'all? What's going on? Just know it's a vibe, man. We out chill, man. It's always a blessing. We got crazy topics for you guys for y'all to check out, for y'all to chime in. So let's get into it.
Yes. I guess a few updates I'd like to give, man, in regards to the ministry. We still have the Mother's Day gift baskets for anybody that's looking. I want y'all to understand, Sister Queen Esther said it last time she was here on Mother's Day. She let you guys know, man, that was American Mother's Day. But Haitian Mother's Day is the last Sunday of the month. And for you that got your mama at home, your queen at home, if you want to get yourself one of these gift baskets, man, that got all types of great products for the skin, great products, drink a little wine. I mean, there's a lot in it, and the ministry put it together. If you would like to support in any way, man, contact us on this page here on the Youth B.E.L.I.V.E. Contact us anywhere, DM. The phone numbers are all over the place. Hit us up. Get a gift basket for Haitian Mother's Day. We have a prayer day that we are setting for the first, I would say like the beginning of the summer, June 9th. I know you guys have heard of 6 pour 6, but we're going to be doing 6 a.m. to 12 noon with the ministry. We'll be at the place where we do our services on 5050 10th Avenue in Green Acres, Florida. That's 6 a.m. to 12 noon on June 9th. I'm telling you guys, we are in a season where we need to start praying. There's a lot of things that's happening around us, and we trying to, balance it on our own, but God is here and willing and able to help us in every way. So we invite you guys to come out and pray with us. We will be going out to feed the homeless, the less fortunate, on June 11th. Anybody that would like to donate anything from clothing to if you would like to make a couple plates yourself. This is something that we getting back to it with COVID slowing down. We got to get back to helping out those that which are less fortunate. That's on June 11th, which is a Saturday. We planning a summer field day on June 18th. Y'all see I'm going through these dates. I'm hoping that y'all, got your calendars ready. But this is basically Saturday after Saturday after Saturday, right? Starting out with June 9th is the prayer. That's a Thursday. And then that Saturday, June 11th, we going out to feed the homeless. And then June 18th, y'all know about Juneteenth. We doing it that Saturday. We got a field day. It's going to be a lot of games, a lot of fun. Bring out the youngins, man. Let's have great times. And then we have our worship service of June, which is going to be on June 25th. Again, at the same place where we're having the prayer, 5050 10th Avenue. That's in Green Acres, Florida. So with that being said, man, let's start it out with the conversation of the night, man. Conversation of the night. One thing about us in regards to this show, I can honestly say, man, I ain't have to ask and nobody had to ask me in regards to being vulnerable. We're open to that. Tonight, I just ask that you guys are able to be free as we have these conversations. We know as men, we supposed to be tough guys out here. So let's let them into, you feel me, our hearts and our you feel me, how we really feel about certain things. I guess the first question of the night, man, is do black women protect black men? Like today, black men are dragged as violent, lazy by white men, dangerous and predators by white women. I mean, dogs, no good, fake, broke, etc., by black women. I mean, we could go all day on that. You feel me? All the things I be reading these posts.
I'm laughing at the part, etc.,
I'm telling you, bro.
Like, damn.
Like, bro,
They got a lot to say.
They go in on us. So let's start right there, man. Do y'all think that black women protect black men in today's society?
No, I don't think so.
Elaborate.
I don't think there's need to elaborate.
I mean, we gotta elaborate. For the purpose of the show, let's elaborate a little bit.
I don't think there's need to elaborate.
That we need to.
For those who looked at over the questions on the group chat, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think there's more of an agenda and a stigma that black men need to protect black women. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what's out there. For example, like, you feel me? It's automatic that, if you're a black dude, right, you need to protect your black queen. You understand what I'm saying? But however, I hate to say this, but not every black woman is a black queen. I'm gonna pause right there for a little bit.
Let that marinate. Let it marinate.
Let that saturate in your spirit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, cause like the thing about I said this today at you remember G Boy?
Yeah.
His brother Caesar had a little get together at the crib, and I had a little conversation with them, right? About when it comes to society and everything in that way, like, and one of the girls that was there, like, why do you think like every black woman's not a queen? I said because there are black women, you feel me, who are not living up to their full potential. Yeah. One, and also there are black women out there, bro. Let's be real, like, who are deadbeats. I'm not saying all.
Very true.
I mean, you say you driving a lot right now, man. Let's slide across the room, man. What's up, man? What's up?
I'm gonna get crucified, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story later, bro. I got crucified, bro.
We went viral for a little bit, huh?
Bro, I got crucified, bro.
Look, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I agree with Neff. You feel me? And if we do have some that look out and protect for the black man, it's a very, very small percentage.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? It's for the simple fact that it's just everybody attack us.
Bruh.
Like,
it comes from everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
For no reason, bro, because we don't really do anything. We just look aggressive. You can see me right now. Look at my image. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I could walk down the street. I guarantee you, people from the walk across the street. My mama said if you wasn't my son, I'd run from you. I wouldn't recognize you. I'd run from you. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Like, 1,000. For real. But if you talk to me, you gonna see, this guy not bad.
Intellectual and all that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but the black woman though is like, especially now with this whole alpha stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Sheesh.
Them getting their money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now they feel like they can talk like, hey, I don't
Anyway,
need you. You know what I'm trying to
to
tell
us,
you?
bruh.
And they get deeper. I could get deeper into it. Like,
I'm hoping that we get real deep tonight because I don't think they know. I don't want to say that they doing it like unintentionally.
Yeah.
But at this point, bruh, everybody's just piling on to the black man. Like we literally out here as like, I don't want to say an endangered species because there's a lot of us.
mm-hmm.
But I would feel like if they were hunting us, I don't think anybody would be bothered right now, bruh. And they kind of are hunting us.
It's been going on for a long time. They just find different ways to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you just you do it in people's faces, you know how they say hide the truth in plain sight. People ain't gonna find it. That's exactly what's going on. People just not paying attention. You know what I
Big
mean?
facts.
So like a lot of people is like, it's just they be calling people bots and stuff, NPCs. Like that mean that's people that's just going on in the world, like they stuck in the matrix or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not really paying attention to what's
Talk
really
about it.
going
Talk
on
about it,
around
bro.
them, you know
Talk
what I'm
about
saying?
it.
So like, I don't know, man. You feel me?
How you feel about that, Nisha?
Um,
Oh, you by yourself today? Oh, a lot of mercy.
I am, but Esther and Esther.
That's in the
Yeah,
comment
yeah.
holding you
Esther,
down.
Only so much you could do in the comment section, but go ahead.
Okay, I feel like us as black women, we could definitely do better. One way I see that we put down our men is when we get mad. When we get mad, our words are just very harsh. And we expect like our man to just get over it quick.
Cause we don't have
After.
feelings at the same time. They doing all this to us.
And
We ain't got no
exactly.
feelings.
And I also feel like even though the black man is a provider, they are also human as well.
Right.
So we can't just act like he's a robot and he doesn't have feelings. And even though we say this to him, he's not going to feel any type of way about it. He might just not react like how we react, but he does
Feel it.
though.
That's real.
I
It's
wanna-
like, cause my bad, bro. It's like, you know, they look at us to be tough. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what. Okay, I'm gonna get deep with it. See the whole image of the black man being tough or whatnot. It go way back down to slavery.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
sir.
For like, when the toughest guy to break down the slave, the
Yes,
black
sir.
guy, they'll get the toughest,
Willie
biggest
Lynch,
guy.
man. That's what Willie Lynch taught these white people how to break a
You know
how
what
to
I'm
break a slave.
saying? And break that big dude down.
In
Now
front of
everybody else
everybody.
gonna be like, wow,
Yeah.
this guy couldn't beat him. What can we do? You know what I'm saying? So the women used to protect their son.
Yes.
Like, hey man,
You don't become
don't
that.
you feel me? Don't become strong. Don't become the macho what you supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? A full man. You know what I mean? And I feel like as you know, time went by, the woman still had that like, you gotta stay low. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the protective as the mother really no more. It got broke up when they
Yeah.
dropped, what's that thing called? Housing and child support and all that.
Okay, like
extra
Section
stuff.
8 housing and all that. Once
Yeah.
the government got into it, after Clinton got all the black people with all the third strikes and
Boy,
I think it was
talk
like,
about
I
it.
think it was like since the 60s though, like the
Yeah, true.
no,
the-
for sure.
Cause
Clinton made it very explicit.
In the
Oh no,
night-
that hell,
war
locking
against
up
the-
black people.
war against drugs,
War
bro.
against
Yeah.
drugs and the 33 something HG thing that he signed, where like, you feel me, bro? If you had like a felony on your record and all that, bro, you couldn't get no job. Like it was like
What,
it was
what we
harsh.
supposed to do? You got to war on drugs, and then you not giving us no work. Like how we supposed to get money?
Facts.
So it's crazy, and it did start. I would say, I mean, it started since the beginning of time.
True.
Bruh. Well, let's say the beginning of America. Right?
Correct.
After all the indigenous people that which were here were cleaned out of this country. You understand me? And then they brought us over here to come and basically till this land. Man, from that moment forward, there's been an attack on black men.
I want to say
The homie-
something.
But real quick, I just wanted to highlight what the homie Kev said, man. He say black women that protect black men are usually their mothers, bro. And
Yeah.
I think, in all honesty, that's probably the only person that black men truly can depend on is their mothers, bro. I ain't even gonna cap.
I was gonna say that. That's what Kevin said.
Yeah.
Kevin said black women that protect black men are their mothers.
Shout out to Kev.
You know what I mean? This is why I want to say this as well. Like, Ken said a whole lot, and I feel like Nisha said a whole lot in a very nice way. Like, as black women, we need to do better. I think what the problem is that as black women, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like the world don't belong to y'all. I feel like they walk around.
Who run the world?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's a stigma out there. Like, they feel like the world just belong to them. And, at the end of the day, yeah, they carry the seed for 9 months. But at the end of the day, we walk around with seeds. Like, we the one who plant it. So I feel like there's a balance that's got to be there to be understood. And as black men, right, they make us look bad. Like, there's nothing good that we can do. It's bad enough that, the opposite race don't like us, talking bad about us, not wanting us to get up the ladder of success. And then yet, you have another person who's black like you feel me? And then yet, though, they just want to just bring you down.
My bad, fam.
I just think that, we got to do better. We got to do better on both ends. But since the question was like, do black women protect black men? I don't think so at all. At all. You feel me? Especially in our community, there is no protection. At the end of the day, as men, we're supposed to be like the person. We're supposed to be the protector, right? But at the same time, like,
who's protecting us?
Like, who's protecting us? You feel me? Now, we're not asking the woman to go on the front line and
by no means.
You know what I'm saying, do some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? If need be, all right. You know what I'm saying? But overall, like, we get more, you feel me, cuss words coming out your mouth rather than you speaking life into us. We get more of you guys complaining rather than you praying for us. You dig what I'm saying? So now, if this black dude go on the other side and mess with a different race, you know what the black women gonna say? Oh, he's not man enough to handle a black woman. Oh, he's not strong enough to handle a black woman.
He don't like
he
his mama.
He too weak. You feel me? He too weak, so he gotta go on the other side. Maybe he's not too weak. Maybe he's treated better on the other side. Maybe there's a more understanding on the other side. You dig what I'm saying? So I just think that we need to understand that. Talking about black ladies out there, I love y'all. I love y'all about a pound. I really do. However, though, the question is simple. Like, I don't really think y'all protect us. We have to protect y'all even when y'all dead wrong. Even when y'all dead wrong, even when y'all know y'all wrong, we have to do a whole lot of protecting of y'all.
That's real.
So, I mean, Nisha, since you're not the only woman on the room, but you feel me? How you feel about that?
I feel like sometimes we just don't trust y'all.
Sometimes?
Sometimes we don't trust y'all. Because, like, there's a lot of black men out here that's trifling. That's cap. That be walking around like they just own everything and everyone.
And all the black women ain't trifling. They're just good.
I gotta agree with you.
I'm not.
Where did this come from that it moved towards where, like, we don't protect y'all? Like, where is this, not hatred, but where is this coming from?
The root?
Yeah.
Where the root coming from?
Yeah.
So,
Y'all need to make it like that.
Because it had to start somewhere.
You sure it's us? Like, I don't think it has anything to do with, like, okay, here's the thing.
Why do black women not protect black men? What did y'all do?
So are you saying?
I'm saying, what did the men do?
Like, do you think that
I don't think we
the black
did
men did something?
anything.
Like,
You don't think y'all?
This is why I feel like me and my old lady was talking about this too the other day. It's crazy too. I know it's ironic. I mean, I feel like what I said earlier, back in the 70s and the 60s is when the women stopped protecting the man because she didn't need the man anymore.
Yeah.
The government came and basically took the position of the man.
Financial assistance.
You feel me? That's all she need. Now she good. Of course, she'll need a man in order to create life or whatnot. But other than that, she don't need a man. I feel like that's when women stop protecting men because you don't need the man no more. Back then, the men was the breadwinner, bringing all the cash in. You know what I'm saying?
Women wasn't able to work, especially black women wasn't able. They wouldn't get no job.
And then they had the rule. It's crazy. The people that's taking care of y'all now is the people that had crazy rules against y'all back in the days when y'all couldn't really do nothing.
I
And
never
y'all
thought
ran
about
to
that
them.
like that.
You know what I'm saying?
ran to
Wow. Say that again one
They
more time
forget
for
that.
those that hear you in the back.
Oh, the
same-
same people that's doing these good things for you right now is the
Government.
same people that was doing bad things to you back then, wasn't letting you do nothing.
Government.
You feel me? You wasn't. I think you wasn't considered something like, you know what I mean? I don't want to get into it, but I believe back in the 60s, 70s, that's when the women was like, man, I'm Gucci. I don't need no man. I don't need to protect a man. What I need a man for?
But you know,
I agree. I mean, go ahead, Neff. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, right.
I agree with you, but there are, you guys gotta remember, like, there's reasons why certain women don't trust black men, like they're black men. It could be because, and it happened a lot back in the day, the black man was just not treating her right, having multiple wives, acting like he owns her. She doesn't have a voice in the house. She's basically a maid to him.
But you know, like I agree with you to a certain extent. White men do it too, and white men probably been doing it longer.
I think they do it worse.
And white women do not bash white men. Even black women hype up white men despite knowing that they got the same tendencies. So like that's what I'm telling y'all. Like there's really no basis behind this other than hate. Yeah. And if we don't like get down to the root of this hate, like we're literally going to allow all of our black men to just kill each other off. Or nowadays, man, you watching these black boys, they like black boys, bro. Like, yeah, it's ridiculous how much anger is coming towards us for nothing, bro.
Ooh, listen, he's in my head, bro. Get out my head, dog. No, this is what I don't understand, bro. I've been around white women who talk about white men, but they don't go publicly with it. Yeah. They speak amongst themselves. Yes, sir. Black women, when they speak about black men, they on Facebook, YouTube. They want to put it all over the map. Whole vlog. Now, here's my thing, right? Here's my thing. You know what's crazy, bro? All right, if somebody do believe, a woman believes that the black man is the person that is wrong and doing all of that, he's trifling, whatever. All right, so if that's the case, then why is that you don't put the urgency to figure out the root or the problem and try to help these black men? Yeah. But instead, you take your urgency and you take your focus on the LGBTQ community. You rather support black men who are homosexual
than black men that are men.
Men who are straight to become better.
Who are men. Like who are men. They pretty much want men to be them.
Yeah. I don't understand that. And yo, I'm going to tell you something. And I said this before on this platform. Ever since Margaret Sanders and the whole feminist movement.
Talk about it.
Bro, ever since that. And by the way, Margaret Sanders was somebody who worked with Adolf Hitler who didn't like black people.
Talk about it.
During that Olympics, was it Jesse James? I forgot his name. The brother who won the track, whatever. He went like this. Yo, Hitler was there during the Olympics. He didn't like that. He was furious. But he won.
Wasn't she the same one that basically pushed like abortion and
she did.
And the Plan B
pills?
The
Planned Parenthood. Yeah. And she who did she use as the guinea pigs?
Black women.
Black women.
Well, the whole black society. So let me read some comments, man.
Talk to me.
Queen Esther says, sometimes we take into account that we've seen experience with our own black men. My father did this. My brother did that. My ex did this too. So when other races down our black men, we be like, that's true because we experienced it firsthand. Not saying it's right, but it's a factor. Kev says, but the issue is women know that these dudes are trifling and still bypass the red flags and get with him thinking, let me get that right.
Thinking they can change them.
And we got somebody that just jumped in. Shout out Mockingley. He says white men actually do it worse. Black men are more understanding because most of them were raised by their mother. I mean, come on, bro. In all honesty, man.
That man got a crazy last name. Pour des paix.
Hey, look here, man. Talk to us.
That X silent.
Sac passé.
What's going on, pour des paix?
But we do. I do want to like dive deep, and I wish, you feel me, we had. Maybe we gonna have to bring the conversation back.
Yeah,
where
we could
got
do that.
Like,
this is our platform. We could do that.
Exactly. We could do whatever we want, man, on Late Night Love Ties.
That's right.
But with this particular conversation with the individuals that we have in this room, I appreciate Sister Nisha for asking that question. Sister Esther asked it as well. The fact that women are even asking us, what did we do? And that tells you that they don't even know why they mad at us, bro. Yeah. Why we mad?
Well, hold on. No, go ahead. Speak on it. Can they hear you through the mic?
No, because you're not talking in the mic.
No, you got to talk in the mic. You got another Esther in the building. I
didn't say why y'all mad.
Talk in the mic, please.
What did y'all do to make it get to this point? I was agreeing with what Nisha was saying.
I don't think
what did we do?
Do we
But
did something?
But just like what Kev was saying, it's the whole fact that y'all thinking that the black man is worse than the other man. You know what I'm trying to tell you?
Despite
I don't think it's that.
the statistics are the same.
White men, but like Neff brought it up with dating outside of our races, right? Like y'all don't even date black women.
What? Let me. Statistics.
Right, go ahead.
I said the word good. Statistics. I can't even say no more. Stats say that black women are like more likely. They're
more prone.
Yeah, they're prone to marry outside of their race more than black men
Talk
do.
about it. So what they saying? How they blaming us?
So
for
how
that?
we the ones that like other races more?
Those are facts.
No,
Based
but
on,
That's
think about it. Wait.
statistics.
Think about this statistic though. The black men that like most like black women are mad at is basically the 1% of us, like the ones that are actually millionaires. That's 1% of all black people.
Yeah.
Like of all black men that are actually millionaires and very successful, like the ones that actually go out and like you feel me, date white women.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, it's not that big of a percentage, bruh.
Yeah,
and
that's
they
the
put
only
all
ones.
day pressure on us. Like, come on, bruh.
I got a comment I want to read.
Go ahead, big dog.
Erica, what's going on, Erica?
What's going on, TK?
Erica said, I agree with Neff. White people may feel like if this black woman can disrespect this black man, so can I as a white woman. Black women bash these black kings, then expect the same king to protect them. So here's the thing, right? Let me say this. Let
that pause for a little bit. That was good. That was good. Yeah. When it come out in Chili's, right? That's go ahead.
Shout out. You know, I'm not gonna give him a shout out. They ain't sponsor us yet, but you know.
You right.
But I do want to say that I do want to add on to what Erica said. It's like, for example, let's be real. Like we all have friends or family members that we huddle up with, and we talk about things that we don't like, whether if it's a race or whether it's somebody that you're dating, somebody that's a friend or whatever, right? But you keep it within that huddle. You understand what I'm saying? But I feel like when it comes to the black queens, bro, they really want to put it on blast. You feel me? Like I see one of my homegirls, bro. She was like, you know, NIGGAs, you feel me, or B's, you feel me? Most B's I know are NIGGAs, right? You feel what I'm saying? Not women. Now, when you say NIGGAs, you're not referring to white men.
No, sir.
You feel me what I'm saying? You're referring to us black men. You dig what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. To be fair, like Esther said in a comment, if you're black, you're Haitian, Jamaican, right? And you see grandpa, you see uncle, you see nephew, brother acting a fool amongst other black women, and that's all you'll come home to, then of course your mind is going to be soaked up and be like, damn, these black dudes out here tripping, because that's what you see.
Yes, sir.
You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what goes on in the home. But however, though, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't put everybody in the box who's black.
We shouldn't.
Like, we shouldn't do that. And the same thing goes with the black women.
What if we did that?
Bro, if we did that, bro, let me tell you something. If we did that, bro, you know what they say? The moment you speak truth or you say something that's not appealing to a black woman, you're either a male chauvinist, you're either not a man, you're either like, it's just like all negative connotation. But it's like, how is that? Because I don't
you know what's crazy as well is that when women actually stand up for us, like the ones that actually stand for us, what do they call them, Nisha?
Oh, pick-me's.
They have a whole word for these women, bro.
Pick-me's?
Yeah. Like literally saying they doing it for clout.
Yeah.
They saying
like
that they only doing it for clout, bro. Like they don't really like us. They just want men to big them up. Not understanding that, bro, they're so rare. You calling these girls pick-me's? Like she got brothers, bro, and she understands and sees how, you feel me, black men are treated out here, dog.
Black.
Some women are blind to it because they only think about themselves. Like it's a very selfish world that we live in. But we just want to shine light. Like y'all see all this light in this room right now?
That's a bar.
We trying to shine light on the fact that black men need love too, bro.
That's and it's crazy because, bro, like y'all should know it because y'all get the hate as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But not saying y'all don't get the same, but I feel like men get hated on even worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to tell you? Because
There's a whole stigma out there, bro.
White men love black women. That's what people don't understand neither.
Big
You
facts.
know what I'm trying to tell you? But white women like black men too, but they know how to like keep it for their race type stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah.
It's easier for the woman to cross over than the guy. That's how I feel.
Black women, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Black women, it's easier for them to cross over the white guy. It's easier.
Like Mike Lee said it, like on the point that I made, he was like, man, not even, bro. It's mostly athletes and entertainers.
Big
Gotta
facts.
be with the white girl.
Yeah.
What,
Talking to the mic, bro. We can't hear you.
I
So
know,
we can't hear you,
dog.
dog.
Please.
You said
bro.
kid-
I was speaking on like people around my age.
what you mean?
Even they more into like lighter skin or white women. I don't even talk
When you
about
say-
the 1% that y'all talking about.
When you say lighter skin, they're still black, right? Like,
You know, like
I'm so.
Spanish people
like-
and stuff like
Oh,
that.
okay. Because like I know there's like a little thing.
Latinas.
I know there's a little thing where like
Shout
you
out
got the
to our
light skinned black
Latinas,
folks
man.
and you got the
Yeah.
dark skinned black folks. Ain't you still black?
At the end of the day, you
At the
know,
end of the day.
you know, people pay attention to the shade as well. You
People-
feel me? When they, I'm just saying.
But
though,
that goes all into the hate of ourselves,
Of
bro.
course.
Like because what people don't understand, man. In order for me, like let's say I have me an army of 1,000 people and I'm trying to take over 1,000,000 people, bro. There's no way I'm winning that fight, even with guns. But what I can do is break down that 1,000,000 down to a couple hundred, couple thousands, a couple 50s, and I run them in, or I just make them kill themselves. That's what they call divide and conquer.
Yeah.
They've done a great job in dividing us and conquering us, bro. That they've made us hate ourselves, made our women hate our men, and then they just go into the middle of it and say, all right, now we'll take you and bring you out. We'll take you and nah, you stay there. It's crazy that we're allowing all this to happen before our eyes.
Yeah.
And then for black men to sit back and just be like victimized through it. In all honesty, like I'm not here trying to play no victim, bro. I've never done that in my life. But for this particular conversation, I think people need to understand that we ain't getting no love out here, man.
Listen, black man, leave love too, man. Ladies, man, if you got a black dude, bro, it don't even have to be like a person that you romantically with. You know, if it's your father, your uncle, you know what I'm saying, your nephew, man, show love to them, bro. Trust me, he may be suffering in silence.
Yeah.
Because he ain't saying nothing, because he got to
Are
be
we
that
forced
macho
to?
man.
Are we forced to, though, suffer in silence?
don't
Yes.
I'm starting to feel like I'm complaining too much right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
See,
we never
that's
really
another
get
thing,
into
too.
it like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing, too. The moment you start speaking like this, bro, oh, man, why you complaining and just suck it up and go
Yeah,
about
I-
your business? Like, nah,
Crazy,
bro.
man.
I ain't had no conversation about how, you know, women protect the black man. I was surprised, bro, when I found out that Spanish families, they really don't want their daughter to be with a black man.
Facts.
Bro. Yeah. Even like Dominican Republic.
I didn't know that.
Big facts, bro.
I didn't know how like
There's not too
how
much love,
down
dog.
upon they look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't think
All
it was
races, man.
Yeah, it's like
I'm every
everybody.
race.
bro.
I be asking myself that question, bro. Like, what did black people do? Like, were we really running the world and they just like they finally took over and really just putting their
Listen.
thumb on us, dog?
Bro, listen, I got a homegirl right now. She's a very, very, very polite believer, sweet young girl. Married, bro. She got married young. Her husband Filipino. You feel me?
Yeah.
And she told me, bro, when they first like met the family. You feel what I'm saying? Guess what happened, bro? There was racist intention from the husband parents, bro.
What they did.
They just wasn't feeling her because she was black, like and they kept it G, and then I was like, bro, we all got shocked because we like out of you, like she's
Yeah.
the nicest girl you could ever meet. I haven't heard her fly, never get mad, but she was like, yo, she's not surprised because it's always us, bro. You can even be with another person who has black in their family. You feel me? And they still don't feel as if like you're acceptable to that family.
But when they actually get into the family, they love that black person like it's no other.
Well, because they
Like,
realized that
yeah.
everything I thought was fake.
You feel me? Like,
Bro.
wow, dog.
But we need
You know
our
what
black
I'm saying?
women's love, though. Like real talk, we not trying to lie. I don't want
But
people.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, bro.
Okay,
we
go
do it to ourselves as well.
So
bro.
look, thank you for doing that. So we gonna
It-
evolve this conversation, right?
You feel me?
This
I
is the
had a-
perfect transition, bro.
Yeah, man.
Segue they call it in media. Like that was the perfect segue. So how about the dynamic? Like how would y'all say that this dynamic was affected by the government? Decades after slavery of no opportunities to thrive, and with that standard and example being set by our fathers and our grandfathers of learning how to survive as opposed to learning how to live. We as black men that are in this struggle together, do you think that we protect ourselves? Like, do you think black men protect black men?
Hell no.
Not at all.
Shimmer's just
bro.
shit.
Why? Dog eat dog world, man.
Definitely that.
Cause they train us that way though, dog.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
why do you think there's so many like black on black crime, bro?
Bruh.
Especially when we come from the heart of Lake Worth, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
You got Zoes against Yanks, bro.
Yes.
Yeah. You may be African American, I'm Haitian, but we still black at the end of the day.
We all black, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? So like that right there, I feel like we don't protect ourselves as we
don't.
should, because we make everything a like we just trying to get at each other's heads and be like, hey, nah, man, I'm the bigger dog. Oh no, this, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm.
But when you put everybody in one congested area, bro, what you think's gonna happen?
Man, look, that's what they did, bro. Like when you think about the projects, like in Lake Worth, we ain't got too many projects, but within Lake Worth, if you know, you know. But the people that lived in actual projects, bro, where like let's just take it to New York. You think about a project building where there's like 3 or 4 buildings within this little, within this little area. Yeah, let's say these buildings go up to like maybe 15, 20 floors up. Let's say within that you got about 1,000 black kids. And ain't no jobs, ain't no potential for money. What are they gonna do, dog? They've done experiments in regards to like putting rats inside of like a cage and putting a minimum amount of food in there. And they would literally watch that the rats would literally eat each other after a certain point. Of course, bro, they know exactly what they were doing when they did that to us. After the segregation and putting us into these places to just eat each other alive, bro. And black men
The
do
name
not protect black men.
project. It fits what you're saying.
It's a project, bro. Let's watch what happens.
You know what I'm saying? It's, you know what I mean? Of course, the government had a lot to do with it as well, but it's us and money. You know what I'm saying? Like, the what? The love of money. You can't say the actual. You're right. And what Neff was saying, it's the whole ego. I want to be better than this guy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he got a nice Porsche. I'm finna get me a Lamborghini or something. You know what I'm trying
Always
to
outdoing.
You ain't feel why you gotta outdo the guy? Like, be proud of your man. Like, let's see if we can get the next dude up. You feel me? To actually try to change something. Like, at the end of the day, we gonna stay down if we do not come together. And I realized that late. We could have did that as early people. Like what you were saying, the whole Zoes versus Yanks stuff. Like, if we got together, bro, you know how far we could have had some people go. Like, talent-wise, like, I know you know a whole bunch of people that used to play sports, bro.
Yeah.
That could have went somewhere, bro.
I mean,
if you had them guidance.
Think about the other side in regards to the Yankees. You think about Jarvis.
Yeah.
Jarvis was basically football player, basketball player. He was gifted. And then you think about somebody like Third, bro, like Fudo. Like, who I was on the phone with Junkie.
Okay.
Junkie was telling me, bro, he say, man, if Fudo was out and he had like a TikTok or an Instagram, bro, this man would be, he would definitely have millions of followers, bro. Because the man was hilarious, dog. And so when you think about the fact of this person wasn't even in top 6, they gonna kick us off Facebook again. Well, he wasn't even in top 6.
Yeah.
And they put him down as the leader of top 6. Gave him boy over 60 years in prison. So we just got to think about what you just said. At the same time of us not realizing it, they had a lot to do with it, bro, in regards to making us hate each other, man.
Of course, bro.
Big facts, though. But at the same time, though, now that we know this as black men,
Today.
you know what I'm saying? Today, like, we got to elevate and be like, all right, bro, we know the history. Somebody done broke it down to us. We peep game. We see it for ourselves. Now we got to like, hey, man, we got to tighten up. You feel me? And I feel like once somebody knows that, initiative has to take place.
Yes.
And the best way to do that, bro, is to, like, of course, somebody got to put aside their ego. And I've been learning to do that working with different people in the workplace that I work with, where it's like, you know what? Listen, man, instead of me going back and forth with you, let's just get along and, like, be better and better ourselves. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, we may not believe in the same God, but since we here today, man, we're going to try to get along. And hopefully, man, my characteristics can bring you to the faith. But I just feel like, we got to do better as black men now that we have all these resources now and education on how to build each other up and love on each other, rather than always just coming at each other, crazy. Because it's so easy, bro, to just knock somebody out, bro, and just kick them while they down. But when you got to lift somebody up, you know what that means, bro? That means, bro, you have to, like, you feel me?
Can't be selfish.
You know what I'm saying? You got to put your weight, you know what I mean? You got to do more effort, you know what I mean? You got to get out your comfort zone, and I think it's important, man, that as black men, like, we got to go out there and do that. Like, look at the black women, bro. They be around each other, bro. Even though women compete with each other, But like I be seeing women be showing mad love, like they always coming together, vibing. Some dudes be feeling like, oh, you know, that's a little mushy and all that. No, it ain't, bro. Just be around
It's
your
not
homeboy.
lame.
Talk to your homeboy, man. See how he doing, bro. Let's go out to eat, bro. Let's talk, bro. See where your mind at. You feel me? What's hurting you? What's really bothering you? Don't be acting like everything is cool or you trying to numb the pain with a bottle of Hennessy or some weed. You feel what I'm saying? Now these dudes, these black men are hurting out here, man. And I feel like this is why it's necessary that people like us who know these things should go out and make a difference in these young people's lives.
Yes, sir. Each one teach one.
Facts.
Yes,
That's,
sir.
that's what I'm on, man.
And all that sum up to me
100%.
to ego, bro.
Yeah.
Like it really is about the ego, cause even with me, I know ego would make me do bad stuff. Like when it came to like a dude, like back then fighting, a lot of them fights could have been stopped if we just was like, hey, what's up, bro? Why you feel like this? I know it sounds lame to a lot of people.
They told us that meant we were copping deuces.
Huh?
Yeah.
Once you have any conversation with somebody that you know you're supposed to be throwing down with, you copping deuces.
Yeah.
You talking.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like, you know what, I'm me, you feel me? I'm known for this or whatnot, so you feel me? I gotta do this. That's what a lot of the reason, you know what I'm saying? I feel like ego make a lot of the black on black crime and stuff, but I'm sorry, it's the same as white on white crime, bro. They just, what's the word?
What more
They
public?
shine more light
There
on
you
us.
go.
Yeah.
It
Same
shine a
thing,
lot
white on
more
white.
light.
Like, here's the thing. Like, listen, I want to tell everybody today, if you tuning into this platform, want to say thank you. We got about 254 people.
Big
get
shout
us
out.
on the
Big
live.
shout
Praise
out.
God.
That's what's up.
I want to tell the world, like, bro, listen, media is very important, and whoever's in charge, who got the biggest campaign, the biggest, dollar, they control that narrative.
Yeah.
And because I'm in media, man, I see this all the time. Like, fam, there's a lot of things that they won't highlight on certain networks because they want to keep that quiet. That's something that they're like, nah. So they want to, because they have an agenda they want to push.
Yes, sir.
Like, bro, as much as we talk about black on black crime, because we're black people and we're Haitian, there's a whole lot of white on white crime, dog, that people don't want to highlight, man.
Especially in the South.
You feel what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about that. There's a whole bunch of that. You feel what I'm saying? And like, bro,
And
they're
then
not
more-
going to
it's more
highlight
than-
white on white crime. But at
There's
the end
more
of the
than-
day, it's still genocide.
Yeah. And
Regardless.
to stay right there with you, like we have to also understand when we get biblical that the prince of the air, in regards to the media, the prince of the air is the one that which is controlling these airwaves. So when you just think about today, like when we was, know what I'm saying, young, I ain't gonna count. There wasn't really no gangs in Lake Worth like that. You feel me? There was a couple like little cliques or
Little
rap
cliques.
groups.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we used to fight. We used to fight Zoes. Zoes used to fight Zoes. We used
That's
to
a
fight
fact.
Dracos. We used to fight Yanks.
Facts.
And then guns got into it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It really started in, I have to say, because we're going to take a little history lesson. If you from Palm Beach, Canada, then you know, I want to say it started in Revere when them boys was on Powder. And they literally just started shooting stuff up. And once you shoot one person's family, now, even if I wasn't even on that, like, retaliations is a must.
Oh,
Like,
it's
they
home, baby. It's home.
They got music out here
Yup.
about that. But today, with gang culture being pushed on these kids, like, I don't know if y'all, man, you in the music area, like, drill music, bro. The fact that is being pushed basically as the top of the genre right now, they giving millions to these kids to get on wax and talk about killing each other. You think about it, Young and Ace, right? I remember the boy first song talking about love or pain. I forgot how it go.
Yeah.
But Young and Ace was a talented young man. This man set Duval on fire. Like Jacksonville, like they're killing each other like crazy right now, bruh. What do you guys think is going on? Like, why is it that they're putting so much money behind us killing each other, man?
You helping them out. Cause at the end of the day, you gonna knock yourself out. You kill him, go to prison. You know what I'm saying? Either way, in the music influence,
Yes, sir.
they got a lot of
Yeah.
powers,
Yes,
bro. Like I know, like how you was saying back then. If I'm about to go do something and I put some Bootsy on, some Gucci Man,
come on.
I'm there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm trying to tell you?
All
Like
the
the
way there.
music really influenced. I think it's the rhythm of the beats and all that.
Yeah, it's
Because
your
we
heart.
all
It's your heart.
frequencies and stuff,
Exactly,
fam.
bro.
So like I really feel like they know exactly what they doing. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Like,
These people are scientists, bro.
come on,
To
man.
be, I didn't hear Nisha, though. Nisha, how you feel about it?
Honestly, I'm just learning a lot from you guys.
But you still can speak your mind, though, baby girl.
For sure.
I don't really have anything to say about it.
How you feel like music is doing to the younger black community and stuff like that? The drill music, the music about killing people and stuff like that. Like who I smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like a lot of people, they just want to fit into it. A lot of them, they don't even really feel it like that. They've never been in the position to even, like, people in suburbs.
Yeah.
You're in the suburbs, bro. You've never been to the hood before.
You don't have
never
to.
even like, you're living good.
Yeah.
And it's like they see, it's like something about the struggle that gets them. You know, because America, like, they love the struggle.
Yeah.
So it's like now they see that, they're like, okay, let me do this a little bit.
Eliminate
so I can seem
it.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not really cool. Like, their version of cool is not really cool.
Nah, bro.
That cool is gonna end up in prison. That cool is gonna end up in death.
Yeah.
Like, is
And
that really cool?
I really don't think that the consumer, which is the people, like we the people, I don't think we understand how much power we have, bro. Like, if we unsubscribe from these individuals, they are forced to stop giving it to us. But
change it up.
They would have to, because they want their money. So once they see that they losing money in this area, they'll be like, oh, they don't want this anymore. Let's give them this. Because right now they're controlling it, bro. Like, with all these algorithms and stuff like that. Like, I was listening to a podcast at this point right now that you can honestly say, basically a computer is running the world, bro.
Yeah, that machine.
Very, very true. What's it called, Syrian or something like that?
They know exactly how people gonna react, and they just like, let's try this time.
No,
the Siri's a part of it, but it's AI. Like,
but
AI.
it's like a big. It's
artificial intelligence.
Yeah,
bro,
that's
running the world.
Learning as it's doing. I heard. Like,
That's
they're trying to make it learn. Like, you don't have to mess with it. It's trying to learn as it go. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I don't know the name of it, but you know.
But,
I mean, think about TikTok, y'all. That's on TikTok.
Yeah.
If you like something on TikTok, if you go back on TikTok tomorrow, it's gonna give you everything that looks like what you liked yesterday.
Yeah.
They know the algorithms, bro. They know how to get it going.
The thing is that that's really scary.
It is, bro.
Like, when you really look at it, like, when you have your spiritual eyes and you're not just like, oh, this is cool and stuff like that, you really notice, like, this is scary. Like, this is not okay. Like, something's wrong.
Yeah, bro.
Well, like, to add on to what you were saying earlier, right?
Yes, sir.
Like, you notice that, you know, anytime anybody's in radio, or if you're doing like TV or anything media, notice that they say, yo, we back live on the air. And who's the prince of the air?
Prince of the air.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know,
job.
these things are not made up, because at the end of the day, man, like, when you get on these platforms, you know, Satan listening too. Like, he peep what's going on. But because we're covered by the blood and the Holy Spirit is rocking with us, man, you feel me?
Even if they knock us off Facebook, we can get back on Neff page. You feel me? Because the
By the grace of
conversation
God.
gonna keep going.
But to add on to about the music thing,
talk about it, bro.
right?
I know you know this, bro. Come on.
Listen, bro, let me tell you something, family. When it comes to this music thing, these millions of dollars that they're giving these children,
Billions, bro.
Bro, it's crazy, dog. But the thing is, though, bro, it's like this, man. I'm going to give you $1 million pretty much so I can get more. Because at the end of the day, what's going to end up going to happen is that same thing that, you know, you think is feeding you is going to kill you.
Exactly.
Because, like, now...
And I own your masters.
Pretty much. They don't own anything. You know what I'm saying? And here's the crazy part, too, bro. Here's the crazy part. We don't know how these rappers sleeping at night, man.
For sure.
We don't know what type of battles they dealing with that night,
Ain't no way they not feeling it,
bro.
bro.
Listen, bro.
Especially
You
if they
have
was raised by
somebody...
our mothers, you know they feeling it, bro.
Bro, listen. You see the MC, the rapper with the gold chains or platinum chain and all that. You think life is beautiful. But family, these contracts, these documents and things that's going on.
These obligations.
Bro, these are the type of stuff, bro, like they can't live right, bro. They're not happy. They really mean the stuff that they say in their music, bro. Like, I'm not knocking people's hustle. Like, there are people who's legitimately getting their money the right way in the music industry. They work for themselves. They know how the system works, and they do their thing. But that's not all of them. Most of these MCs, now, I'm telling you, bro, I'm listening to the actual CD or whatever, you know, streaming. I'm listening to it. I'm like, there's no way that 2 million people actually feeling this, bro. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. So you know what
You'll
it is?
be amazed, bro.
No, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you what it is, bro. It's
about
not so much of the skill and talent of the artist, bro. It's what's behind the artist.
Yes, sir. That machine that you just mentioned.
It's what behind the artist,
that
bro.
machine, bro.
Because, bro, I'm
they
telling
make
you.
us like what they want us to like, bro.
Exactly. So now what ends up happening, bro, let me tell you something. Let's imagine this, y'all, and I don't want to like start preaching or nothing.
No, go ahead, Nev.
But let's imagine this, right? If you're constantly pushing a artist or someone who is just speaking about lust, killing, robbery all the time, everywhere you go, that's what's being pushed. People are talking about. And it does a whole lot of damage to the youth and to the older generation.
We all see it.
We all see it. How much more power would it be if we all push the gospel, the Holy Spirit?
Jesus.
You feel me? Jesus.
Yes.
How much more power would that be? But here's the thing, though. I'm going to go back to the book of Acts. If we do that, we're playing with their money.
Yes, sir.
Because the Apostle Paul, right? That lady was following her. She was like, yo, I want to know how you do this. How did you heal that man? How did you do that? Can you show me?
Yes, sir.
And then he had to cast that evil spirit out of her. You feel me?
And them
because
folks was
once
mad.
he start doing the real stuff, then, you playing my money now.
Yeah. Them folks was big mad. They went to the council and was like, man, these guys done came from wherever they came from and they messing up with the city. Like, we need to get... That's why they was mad at Jesus too, bro.
Because they're playing with the money.
Once you get into playing with Caesar's money, he's going to send them goons to you, bro.
So, bro, it goes back to... And the thing is, too, it's not really just money, but, of course, power.
Power, bro.
You feel
That's
me?
where
And usually what walks with power is money.
I mean, think about right now, like, what's going on with Ukraine. Like, I don't know how familiar you guys are with like political stories, but just I don't know if you have anybody here ever heard of NATO?
Yeah.
So I guess in the 90s they told like Russia and the Soviet Union, whatever, that was like
that's back then. I think Ukraine was with Russia.
It was with
That's
Russia.
when it was Soviet Union.
So
Yeah,
they
the
told.
USSR.
So this is what they told them, bro. They told Russia, man, hey, where we are right now in regards to France and those couple countries on the west side of Europe, we're gonna stay here. They promised them that they would never go east. They went east. You feel me? They trying to get Ukraine into NATO, and they trying to get Finland. That's literally both of them on the border of Russia. Russia's like, bro, y'all can't do that because y'all promised us. Y'all trying to gain too much power. So if we don't open our eyes to that, and we just sit here and learn these rap lyrics, like Thug just got locked up. He's going down. If Thug get out of jail, just know he's snitching. Like if we only focus on that stuff and not see what's really going in the world, bro, that's how they keep us in bondage.
Of course. Them boys crazy for that. Go ahead, Nee.
I was just gonna say a lot of them like they see what's going on, but they not gonna say nothing.
They can't.
But because
they're not gonna say nothing.
But you know why they're not gonna say nothing, bro?
Why would
because they don't sign something on that dotted line.
Them goons.
Like they sign, they either sign something on that dotted line.
We under the blood, like Nick say. I don't care, bro.
They sign something on that dotted line, or they done open up some portals. You feel me, bro? To the enemy,
to do
bro.
some extra stuff.
Cause let me tell you something, bro. Like people watching these rappers getting locked up for all this RICO stuff like that. To me, it ain't nothing new. I come from Lake Worth. We don't see what happened. We don't see what happened.
Racketeering.
Like, I'm looking at the RICO thing. I'm looking at it. I said, oh snap, here we go again. Jump out, coming out, and everything. You feel me? I'm like, all right, cool. Sweeping, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If you was outside during a certain time, run.
Yeah.
I remember them days, bro. I used to stay home.
In Lake Worth and got locked up, you was top 6.
Yeah,
and let me tell you something too. You know what's crazy too? I remember, bro. We used to get the this is before the phones were on and popping. We used to get a multimedia message. When that little thing, the little envelope will circle around the top of your phone. And then it's like a long page message saying, yo, if you're outside about this time in this city, just don't jump out coming out. Yeah. I used to get that. I'm like,
on
jump out.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, better watch for the sweet.
You feel me? And like, I want to tell everybody today, I hope y'all learn your lessons from these rappers, man.
Yeah.
Stop talking in y'all raps,
like,
man.
bro, you feel me? We see what happened to Bobby Shmurda, bro.
Look, but I'm going to be real with you, bro. I don't know where they going to put me at for saying this, bro, but I don't care, bro. Like, I want them to use rap lyrics to lock people up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you know,
well, it depends, though.
It depends. Wait. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying to you, bro. Some of these rappers are saying what they did, and they literally giving you the date and time of how they did it.
Facts.
You gotta lock these boys up, bro.
Yeah,
There's no reason for them to be around my kids or around my family, bro. Like, you can't be so bold to be out here killing other black men and
then
talk about it on music.
about it, yeah.
And then they trying to get their freedom to speak. Like, you
That's
can't be
true.
free to speak about
That's
crimes
real.
like
Okay.
that. For those that's out here capping, man, they should get locked up too so they can stop capping,
So
bro.
they can stop capping. Of course, I was about to say that.
Like,
Like,
bro.
what we gonna do about the lions?
Man, they need to get locked up for capping, bro.
Thank you. Get the lies out of there as well.
Yeah, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
I don't
Like,
care if
but-
they try to call me Uncle Rufus right now, bro.
No. I
They
feel
need to
you.
lock these boys
There should
up,
be
bro.
limitations to what you're trying to say out there in the music like
There's
that.
no
You
reason
know
for
what
you
I'm
to
saying?
I don't like the
influencing.
word limitations.
You influence
No,
kids,
no.
bro.
I don't like the. I would say consequences.
Yeah.
Rather than limitations.
Then
Like, say what the
why
hell
not
you.
limit yourself so you don't have to face no consequences?
consequences.
No, but the
I
thing is,
feel
though,
you.
okay, you can
That-
limit
yeah.
yourself, but I don't want to rule to limit what the hell I gotta say, because you know what happens with these laws.
There's
right?
ways to say it. I'm sorry, Nev.
No,
I'm gonna go against you with
no,
that.
I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't want to. Me personally, I would hate that there's a law that says that I have a limit to say what I want to say. Because what happens that even though that law may come out, you know, laws changes in America. So it might end up, okay, well, you can say this now, but you can, like, I don't want that. But what I will say is this, though, right? I believe that the freedom of speech should stay and, you know, implemented. But however, we all know, if you study world history class, right, you can say what the hell you want to say.
But you're gonna
if
be
you're
judged
saying
by what you
stuff,
say.
But here's the thing, you can say what you want to say. But like Coach Drummond taught me, if you're saying stuff,
Shout out to Coach Drummond,
like
man.
if you're saying
Shout
stuff
out
to
Coach
riot
Drummond.
people, if you're saying stuff like, for example, Adolf Hitler had freedom of speech to say what the hell he want to say,
Yeah.
but look, he had to suffer consequence though.
Yeah,
the
but-
Nazis had it because like
No, but think about what Adolf Hitler said. He said they left here black and they came back white. That's what he really said. But go ahead, bro. Why you don't? Because I don't agree with Neff in regards
No,
to
no,
limitations.
reason why-
But now let me hear Ken. Let me hear Ken.
I understand what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong at all, fam. It's the fact that why try to face the consequences when you know there's about to be consequences? As a rapper, as a true artist, there's ways to say stuff.
Like we used to.
You feel me? Where a person can't, unless you in the know,
Yeah.
you'll know about it, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
you? Like,
you know.
Yeah.
exactly. That's how it used to be.
Yeah.
Even when it comes to these new drug dealers and stuff, people selling stuff on social media. I'm like,
and they
bruh,
getting cash app for it. Like
That's what I'm saying, bro.
you
Like,
leaving
that's,
all the evidence everywhere.
come on, now.
dog.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is.
I don't feel
Man,
like
Ain't no
it's-
guidance
sh-
in the streets no more, dog.
It's crazy
I
now.
agree. I agree
But with
with
the
Cuz.
rapping stuff, bro, you can. It's ways. That's the whole point of being an artist. You got to know how to mix your words,
but the
bro.
thing is, but here's the
Why-
thing. As an artist, I agree with that. You should know how to mix your
No,
words.
I feel you. Like there shouldn't be a bylaw to say you can't say
Exactly.
this, you can't say that.
Because at the
what
end of the day,
Ken-
bro,
I think what Ken is saying, he's talking about on the individual basis. You should be smarter
Okay,
than to
yeah,
be out here
that's
talking
what I'm
about
trying to say.
I'm on that.
smoking on like, bro. They figured that out early, bro, and people still was doing it, smoking on. It took me a while to get it. I ain't know what they
No,
were
I
talking
knew
about.
off real.
I ain't know.
They
I ain't-
smoking
I
on
thought it
them.
was new strands of weed, bro. 'Cause
Nah,
you know they started
like-
making all types.
Especially
But,
the one they
like-
commonly use. It's
Like,
just
because here's the thing though, like even back in the day, right? Even when Tupac was talking about stuff in his music, right? Even though he was indirect, or even if he was like, you know, just speaking as a story, stuff like that. Like one thing about rap in general, like even way before all this stuff been going on with all the streaming and everything like that. One thing about rap
And
in
then she
general,
gonna read them comments,
like-
nigga. They going crazy.
like
oh, they going crazy in the
as
comments.
a rapper, if you get caught up with the law, they're gonna use your lyrics regardless.
No, but I heard they're trying to take that away. I think Jay-Z was trying to help, like, make them take that away to give people
Yeah, they're
freedom
gonna
of
try
speech.
to, but the thing is though, they could only go so far with
Bro,
that.
I think
because
if you put it on music, they gotta use that Miranda on you, bro.
Yeah,
like,
no, the thing is
whatever
that-
you say can be used against you in the court of law. That's
That's
going
what
to
I'm
stop.
saying.
That's
And
going to
also, too,
stop, bro.
But also too, like we have to understand that, you feel me? Like when it comes to these artists, right? You know, a lot of them do not change. A lot of them get into this industry. Some of them even become worse.
Mm-hmm.
So they're living these words. They're not being poetic. They're not being metaphorical.
But to, like,
so now they have no choice but to, like, bro. It's like almost saying arrest me.
Yeah,
Pretty
but-
much, because now it's like, you know,
Basically.
but here's the thing though. If we're gonna do that with rappers, bro, we gotta go to some of these other genres.
Everything. But I think only black people are talking about killing each other, bro.
Yeah, the country music people don't be talking
They
about
talking
that.
about,
They
man,
talking
my
about they
wife
like their
left
truck.
me,
You know, they love
Yeah.
their truck. You feel me? Just bought a guitar, all that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
country a
We
little
don't-
weird too. They be talking about like
Country slides if you listen to it. Like, they just talking about their
You
life.
already know where it came from.
Yeah.
I don't even want to get into all that.
You can't.
But
But
I hear what you're saying though.
with what you saying about freedom of speech. Okay, like when people be talking about, oh, I be smoking weed. You know how many ways you can say you smoking weed?
Bruh,
Yeah, but he's smoking weed.
Yeah.
I understand that,
But you ain't got to be direct with it like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But you
That's
can't
what
tell
I'm
the
saying.
artist what to
I'm smoking
say.
weed.
That's what he
I'm
wants to
smoking
say.
weed.
But the thing is, though, that's what I'm saying, though. I feel you on that.
Yeah, hit
Maybe
the
you should say
gas
something
station.
else.
I just hit the gas
But
station.
the thing is,
you know what
though,
I'm
but the thing is, this is what I'm saying, though.
If
Okay,
y'all go through my Facebook,
okay, that's the thing, though. That's like, okay, Ken, you rap, right? I'm gonna play devil's advocate. This is some of your rhymes. You said a whole lot of stuff. You feel me? Like I remember one time, this old rapper, right? You feel me? I shoot below the neck, right? I could be like, yo, man, nah, you don't be saying stuff like that, bro. What the hell? Like, what you trying to say? You enforcing crime? At the end of the day, bro, the brother said what he said, right? Now, if somebody wants to investigate, if the person wants to investigate him and based off his lyrics, that's on them. But I just feel like that whole, like, yo, no, if you want to say that, let him say that or let she say that. But just know that artist, bro, you just know people are listening and watching, and you're going to suffer for your consequences. But, like, because think about it. Like, there's a whole lot of rhymes you probably done said before in the past, knowing that you probably like, damn.
Trust me. But I was never out there saying nothing crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. That's whatever I used to say was what I was on.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
I don't know that.
I mean, to each his own. But look,
Hold on.
comments?
When I say I don't know that, bro,
Go ahead with the comments.
I don't know that.
You got them comments, Nisha?
Yeah. Where should I start though?
I don't even
Start
know.
where you start.
Wherever, yeah.
Okay. So Kevin said they can't say nothing because they participated in activities that they'll blackmail them with. Okay.
That's for them rappers.
Somebody said rap is just entertainment. I don't believe that, honestly.
It can be,
It's,
but not all
it's
rappers.
not just entertainment.
It's not, bro.
I don't.
It's not, bro. It's not.
Because a lot of them, like, them rappers, it's not literally what they want to say. Some of them, it's kind of like they're forced to say certain stuff.
Yeah.
And
It's not just
I don't want to say
entertainment.
I don't want to say they're forced to. I just feel like
There's a guideline.
These young
They're-
boys are looking at it
they're
like
forced.
if I actually want to make money, I gotta talk about this.
She's right
I
though.
feel like they're forced, though.
There's labels like you
gotta have
can drop
guidelines.
some good music, and you come to them like, hey, I want to put this on my album. Like, nah,
Then
Okay, you
they're
right.
gonna
I
say
want
no.
that.
Yeah.
Creative differences.
I'm gonna give you an example, right? I'm gonna go to the reggae genre. Everybody knows Shaggy, right? It Wasn't Me, that song, right? That song was supposed to make the album. He had that record. He said, nah, don't put that on the album. The label said, hell no. And there were racist people on that label who looked at these reggae dancehall people like nothing. But somebody who was a friend of Shaggy, who was in the music label, said, yo, do it. And they sneaked it in there, right? And then once they got in there, right, you feel me, the album flopped.
Yeah.
Somebody from Honolulu, Hawaii, found the record on Napster. Remember Napster?
Yeah.
And then he blew up the record in Hawaii, and then Shaggy got big off that record, 10 million sold. You feel me?
1,000.
So record labels, whoever you're under, you feel me? If they feel like this record is trash, even if you think it's dope, no. Tupac, Brenda's Got a Baby. He had to fight the people in that label to make that his first hit single.
And I just think that it's different nowadays because with YouTube and like you can put your own music up on any social media platform. I think you can push whatever you want today. So
But
when I say like they're not forced, I understand like those that which are signed to record labels, you have to turn in your copies of your album and they're going to tell you if they like it or they're going to tell you I want more of this or more of that, more club music, more shooting people, whatever. But when I'm talking about individuals, like you said, that live in the suburbs that want to rap today, they're literally going to make a song about killing people
yeah, facts.
in order to get on, like in order to go viral, in order to
Facts.
be able to
You're
see
right.
people. They will do it and they're not forced to, but they understand the climate. Like if I want to get up here, that's why I say music is not just entertainment because
That's
with
what Kevin
something-
said.
with-
Kevin said in the comments.
I'm with him, bro. Like with so much influence, it can't just be entertainment, bro.
Yeah.
Because if it was
Yeah.
just entertainment,
It
this,
can't be.
this is pastime. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
we're not passing time. These young guys, these young women are listening to music and they're actually living by it, bro.
Yeah.
But the thing is too, bro, like also too, like I feel like the FCC guidelines have changed.
Of course, bro.
Because like the
they
other
didn't
day,
even allow they didn't allow niggas to say nigga. Like you couldn't say nothing, but now they let everything
Bro,
slide, bro.
Bro, listen, I was watching BET in the break room at work. I'm
ain't
hearing
watched
the
BET
S
in a
word
long
being
time.
slide. I'm hearing
S word on BT.
the B word being slide. Everything is slide. I'm like, wait a minute, there's no bleeping or nothing. Or remember sometimes the person cuss, you hear like another voice in the background or something.
Yeah.
Bro, they let it slide.
Crazy,
and not
bro.
just BET, like different channels. They just let it slide. I said,
And this
what?
is regular TV that anybody.
Regular TV.
any
Your
child-
boss is walking in. Anybody walking in on everybody. Because if you put it on regular channels, right, it's not restricted. That means it's family friendly.
Yes, sir.
You feel what I'm saying? And even if it says TV-14 and they put the L for language and V for violence underneath, they still bleep some stuff. Not anymore.
That's crazy. It tells you, man, the Prince of the Air is at work. So it's just important that we that have these type of platforms, man, to make sure that we push this positivity as much as we can. And we need to enlighten the fact that we see it. Know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, even rappers that used to rap about dope and all that, like, think about Jeezy, think about T.I. Well, I don't really know about T.I., but let me not name anybody specifically. But rappers that I say, like, that used to be on some thug stuff back in the G, I feel like once they get to their 30s and stuff, bro, they start to look at it like, man, that stuff cap, you know? But only in the rap game, I watched this on many podcasts, only in the rap game, bro, they push those guys out the door because they don't want them talking about nothing positive, and they don't want them telling these young boys to talk about anything positive. If anything, nowadays, they're literally going bail somebody out of jail. That record label will bail you out of jail, put you in the studio, and tell these people about the crimes that you've committed.
Correct.
Know what I'm saying? With no guidance.
You got to be literal,
Be literal, man. And it's crazy the way that the enemy's working. So the conversation that we just ended was, we as black men that are in the struggle together, do we protect each other? And we're seeing that there's major influence upon the black culture. There's major influence on the black culture. They steal our culture and live it. They glorify it. They laugh about it. But I'm not going to lie to you. These blondes not killing each other like we do, bro.
Nah.
But for them, it's entertainment.
Facts, bro.
Yes, facts.
Yo,
For them,
listen,
it's
and the thing is,
entertainment.
in hip hop, let me tell you this, bro. For those who don't know, let me give y'all some history. 2017, hip hop was the most streaming genre in all platforms.
Of course.
That was the first time that they beat rock, because rock has been number one for like for the longest. You feel me? However, right, even though rock is being streamed more than hip hop, I think hip hop has a greater influence.
You can't, even if you're a pop star, bro, you can't do a song right now without going to find Lil Baby.
Yeah,
or Gunna.
but you notice what they're doing though, no, right? They're what they doing in the hip hop game is what Bone Thugs and Harmony were doing. They're having these rappers rap and then sing at the same time, so that way, bro, they can cross over in different ways.
Harmonize, yeah.
That's what they doing, because nowadays, bro, rappers ain't really rapping no more. You hear a couple of bars, but they're harmonizing, doing like melodic stuff and stuff of that nature. And like, I guess strategically speaking, that is smart, because now you can put me over there and it'll flow in a mix. You understand what I'm saying? But however, be careful though. Because the more you do that, man, like we all know, divide and conquer. Somebody going to try to take the hip-hop genre and call it their own.
Yeah. I mean, but nobody owns the hip-hop culture, bro. That's the whole problem. Like, when they first started it, nobody actually set claim to it. We as black people should have, like, those that were already in the industry. But, you know, we didn't know anything about ownership. We would, like, you could tell. They were just having fun, put it on wax, put it out there, became famous. And then somebody seen that and say, hey, man, people actually like this. Let me put some money behind it. And then they just took it from us, bro. I feel you, Kev, in regards to like the blondes kill each other more than we do. The statistics show this. My only issue is that when you look at the population of America, like we are what are we, like 20% of America, black people?
Yeah, around
Like
that.
23%. So within our little 23%, that ratio is bigger in regards to us killing each other compared to, you know, the rest of the white people that are not killing each other. You feel me? Like, our ratio is bigger. So that's what I meant in regards to that. Of course, since they have more, of course they do more crimes and all that. But, you know, it's different when we don't have that many people, in amongst the few that we have. This is how we live. So this is just a wake-up call for America, man. This is a wake-up call for the world, because gang culture didn't even slid over to Haiti. Sister Erica said something earlier in regards to they understand and they know why. If we as black men would not be out here fighting each other and we would actually stand together, think about Black Wall Street in America, or you just thinking about in 1800, what Haiti did in regards to finding their freedom, man. When black people come together, we can really do great things. Not to say that we're going to just come together and start killing other races. That's not what we're saying. But if we can come together and just start looking at each other and identifying each other as brothers and sisters, we'll be able to get out of this struggle together, as opposed to just doing it in competition by ourselves, man.
Big facts.
For sure.
I agree on that. I agree.
I ain't gonna lie. So we're gonna take this little break, come back with the game, and then we're gonna end out the night, man. We're gonna end out the night just like that. But I ain't gonna lie. Before I do that, y'all want to get anything else off y'all chest before we change the subject? Ken, you got anything last you want to say, Big Dog?
Nah, I'm good.
I think Kevin said it's 13%.
It's 13. See, look, man.
Yep.
That just comes to show you. Nisha, anything?
Nah, we done said everything.
I ain't gonna lie. We went a little deep on that. Yeah, man. Back in it. We back in it, man. That was a good little 30 seconds. What you say, Neff? We good?
50 seconds.
So tonight we gonna switch up the game a little bit, right? This game here, it's crazy that it actually goes with the conversation that we just ended with in regards to what's going on in the streets and stuff like that. So let me ask y'all a real deal question, right? And I don't want y'all answering from perspectives of how we grew up in Lake Worth and how you used to think. I want y'all real answers today. So talking to Ken, talking to Nisha, talking to Neff, talking to Esther. And you that which is on, know what I'm saying, on the live that's tuned in with us, man, commenting. I'm gonna ask y'all this question. You facing 25 to life for a crime that your friend did. You 100% innocent, but you don't have enough to afford a good lawyer. You gonna snitch or not?
Back then, can or me
No,
now?
I'm talking about now.
I got a son. I'm snitching. Damn right, I'm snitching,
I'm
dog.
talking about today.
They talking can that's not on nothing.
Today, whatever you want. Are you on something right now?
I ain't on nothing.
All right,
That's
so
what I'm
talking
saying.
I'm talking to you
I'm
today.
snitching.
I'm talking to you today.
Hell, bro.
I'm
against,
snitching, bro.
It goes against everything in you to say.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's not really a good friend. Cause why they ain't turn themselves in? I got 25.
That's the streets, though.
Yeah, that's the
you got
streets,
caught.
too.
No, I ain't in the streets. I don't want to be in the
Yeah,
streets,
see?
kid. I'm snitching.
Back then, I would have been
Like,
dumb
come
to do
on
that.
now.
That's
No.
real, though. I would have been dumb back then to do that, though. Like, that's what we was thinking.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
they told
saying?
us that mean you real.
Yeah, but now, I'll be crazy.
Y'all
as hell if
know
I
what
do
they
something
do
like
in
that.
jail?
I'm gonna throw it away for who?
You feel me, bro? At Outback, come on, listen, bro. And like she said, bro, like they do have stand-up dudes like that, though. Like if somebody caught a charge,
Somebody locked up right now, probably watching us on this live with a phone in prison. That's probably watching us right
oh
now.
yeah,
They
knowing
took-
like
they
damn,
took a-
I'm
stuck.
snitching.
They took a
I'm
charge for that
stuck.
boy.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Cause and then now you won't hear from Cuz. As soon as you know your thing get opened
Your mama
up,
home, your mama at home going through it. You probably got a jit out here going through it.
on,
Nobody
man.
looking out for
Snitching.
them. Why you snitch? Why you so bold with saying you
don't
snitching, Big
care.
Dog?
Because
He
at the
has
end
a
of the
kid.
because bro, like listen, bro, like because the
has
street.
a
I'm
life.
Even if you didn't have a child, would you snitch?
I'm still snitching.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Like my homeboy Guru always said, bro,
Child.
the streets is fake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
straight up.
Your
He
boy
made me
Ken-
realize that a long time ago.
Your boy Kev say now I'll have to swallow that pill because that snitching will have you having to be under the radar forever.
I don't care.
But I ain't gonna lie. You know why the streets are fake? You know how many snitches out here walking around that's not getting stitches anymore?
What?
And not only that too, bro, they
What?
get praised.
Bro, ain't nobody getting beat up or killed anymore,
What?
bro, for snitching, bro.
The street is fake. That's what I'm saying, bro. There's no
said
standard.
enough, fam.
Man, I don't
said
I'm
enough
care.
snitching,
on
bro.
I'm not built for jail. I'm sorry. I'm
It's
not
Keeping it
built.
real.
But
Sorry, not sorry.
But bro, and not only that too, bro.
Sorry, not
Like,
sorry.
bro, listen, I'm snitching.
Bro,
Yeah, it's hard for me to
25
say.
years. Do you know what they could
25
do
to
you?
life.
To lie. Yeah, that means you're not guaranteed just to do
I'm
only
stitching
25.
like this. Are you serious? You're supposed to be my friend?
Or the
Esther in the mic, bro.
Talking to the mic,
You're
son.
supposed to be my friend. You're gonna be okay with that?
yeah,
Bro,
And that's
I-
loyalty?
That's what I'm saying.
Am I
though,
getting
bro.
loyalty, Thunder?
Like,
I don't have loyalty.
Like, bro, listen, the older you get, bro, you realize, listen, don't get me wrong, younger,
Come on, bro.
I'll probably say, hey, dog, man, that's my dog. I'm rocking my dog.
I was
Bump
saying
that.
I'm
back
gonna hold
then.
off as long as I
Bump
can.
that.
Bro,
Back
bump that.
then.
That's not going to help my credit score. Like, you feel me? Now, you know what I'm saying? Just
Your
going
street
in there and
cred,
all that,
though.
bro.
Street
Street is
cred.
fake, bro.
Yeah, she will get you.
I ain't gonna
knocked.
lie, to be on what Ken said, man, back in the G, I could definitely see myself literally telling my mom, like, my
Being
bad.
dumb, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could literally see me
Being
telling
dumb
my
and being
mom,
like,
like,
I'm finna take this.
my bad, because this is
For
what
real,
they
for
taught
real.
me. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no talking. You can't talk to these folks. But, bruh, today, I'm not throwing it away for
I
nobody.
got too much to lose,
sir.
bro.
Yeah.
Nah.
And then who gonna raise
I'm
my
a
son?
civilian now.
Yeah,
But
for
who gonna
sure.
raise
I'm
my
not-
son, bro?
I'm not
Too
going
much
to jail
to
for
lose.
anybody.
That's
Who
very
gonna raise my kid,
important.
bro?
Nah,
Now,
bro.
now my
much
son
to
be like,
lose.
yo, what daddy? Oh, daddy locked up because he would have snitched on his homeboy. What?
Oh.
What?
You know how many real dudes are in jail right now, bro?
You feel me? That's why you gotta stay away
Real,
from that
bro.
stuff.
Like, they the realest.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody
Like
looking
if you
out
ain't
for
I'm
trying to
Russell.
snitch on yourself,
I'm
that's
Russell.
different. But like, you feel me? We
I
talk.
snitched on
Call me
myself
fake.
before.
Okay, that's cool.
To save my homeboys. Right now, they'll let you know I had snitched on me, trying to save my bad, try to save them. You feel me? At the end of the day, they don't care. We got everybody. But
Yeah.
I'm over here telling them boys ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I did everything.
One thing, hey,
trying
somebody
to take all the charges.
like my
Trust
homeboy,
me.
like my
You
homeboy
feel
Lucky
me?
J
You
told me,
can
bro.
ask
And
boy.
if you had a real friend, they would have like not
No, they
just
did what
let
they-
you take it off.
No, they did it what they supposed to do. They shut up.
Yeah,
They're not
I
supposed
ain't
to say
gonna lie, they
nothing.
not
Me,
gonna-
I was just trying to take their
Yeah,
charge because
Nisha, if you get caught for it, I'm just tell you now, you in the streets and you get caught for it,
you gotta be
you
quiet.
ain't got too many
I
that's
ain't in
gonna
the
tell you.
streets, so I don't know what y'all
Nah.
talking
No,
about.
So
I'm
they
saying
did their
you ain't
part.
got you ain't got too many that's gonna come off the streets from their house to come and say, nah, he ain't do it. I
You
did it,
feel me?
officer. Yeah,
I
ain't
try
too
to
many
take
out
all the
here.
charges.
Ain't
Cause them
too
boys
many.
will get deported. You know what I mean? Them boys ain't got no papers or something like
Hey,
that.
you got
so-
no business doing
Nah,
what
I
you
feel
doing in
you,
the
bro.
streets then.
Yeah,
I feel
but
you.
you know in the okay.
I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I understand
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
I was just about to
understand
say
that, bro.
that,
So you
bro.
mean to tell? You
I know
what?
I got homeboys that their parents left them by themselves, fam.
I got
Look,
you.
man.
Here in Lake Worth by themselves, bro. Back then, bro,
nobody
I'm
looking
telling
out
you,
for
bro.
him.
Like,
Nobody looking
I
out
don't
for
know
him.
about your homeboys, but I had homeboys that had no parents.
Man, look, I thank
You
God.
feel me?
I thank God when they did that Rico, bro. They had homie in the room with Hummerson and the feds, and they literally asked, "What's up with Gabriel Jean Baptiste?" Like these folks know everything
Trust
that you
me, they
got
do.
rocking. I remember we used to be on Second Ave heavy. You go to the police station, they got everybody pictures up.
Facts.
When did y'all take these pictures?
You'll never know.
They down the street taking pictures with zoom on you,
Yeah.
bro. You don't even know.
Super
like,
zoom, bro.
These folks know. If you in these streets, I don't even know how people sell dope today.
They
I ain't
do
gonna
it
lie to you.
online.
But like without you catching sale charges and everything's on paper, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Young Thug, they literally was going back to 2013 for homie, bro. That's almost 10 years ago. So
I
me,
ain't nobody that's wearing a skirt was on that like that.
no,
He come from a very rough
they say he
neighborhood, bro.
real,
No,
bro.
I know. They
Yeah.
say that.
I ain't gonna lie.
I know,
they
but
say
it's
homie
just
real.
weird to me. I can't.
No, that's
put
why
them
they
two
put
together.
But you got to think about it. They took him from the slums
And did
gave him
that.
some millions, and he's gonna do whatever they tell him to do. So of course he gonna put a dress on. You feel me? But yeah, now me, I don't even know how to say the word snitch, but I'm telling. You know,
Yeah,
I'm telling.
gotta tell it.
I ain't gonna tell. I'm telling.
Yeah, shout out to Agent Flex, man. Agent Flex said
We need love.
black
too.
men need love. Black men do need love. I
Kev
guess
say he do his dirt on his
that.
own in his lonely. Kev say he gonna take the pill. Kev, you still snitching? You still gonna take the charge today, boy?
You gonna take it? Take
Man.
it. If you in
I
that
ain't got-
life, you have no choice but to. But
If
if you're
you-
not in
yeah.
that life, fam,
You ain't got nothing to prove,
keep
bro.
yourself out of that life,
Please,
But
man.
if you 30-something years old and you still on that, of course you're gonna have to take it to the door. You know what I'm
25 years
saying?
is life,
Yeah,
basically.
of
You
course.
30?
You know what I'm saying? But if you're not in that life, bro, like I said, I'm a civilian, fam.
sure, for
You
sure.
ain't gonna find me doing
I
all
pay
that stuff no
tax.
more, man. I be chilling, bro. I work, bro.
I'm
I get locked up
snitching,
just though
bro.
I did it. Like if I
And
get locked
here's
up
the
today,
thing,
I
I'm
did it.
snitching, and one time, and listen, ain't nobody gonna touch me either, too. I promise you that.
No,
'Cause I have a family. Listen, here's the thing.
Nobody's
I ain't
going
no
to touch
gangster,
you,
nothing
bro.
like that, but my family, bro,
Yeah.
we hold weight in Haiti, and we hold weight here.
Sure.
And when I say weight, when I talk about drugs, I'm talking about weight is just metaphorical. When they're talking about drugs, I just want to make that clear, okay?
Yeah,
It's a
they're not coming
disclaimer.
for you. You good?
I'm just saying though, my family, where we from in Haiti and everything, bro. Listen, we not like that's. Bro, listen, bro, you gotta be smart. All that other stuff, bro. Don't get me wrong. Certain circumstances is understandable, but at the same time, bro, when you think about it, bro, that brother that you holding it down for, whatever
Talk
like
about
that,
it.
bro,
Talk about
may
it.
not come see you anytime.
Talk
may
about
not
it.
put anything on your books.
Talk
I'm
about it.
snitching,
And
bro.
that's not why we do it. That's not why we do it. But come on, that goes a long way, bro. You done let this
Bro,
man catch
man,
your
now
charge.
my
you
bank
ain't-
account is done. I ain't got nothing. Got for what?
No
for what,
canteens.
bro?
No
Come
canteen,
on, man.
no canteen for life either. Like ain't nobody
Yeah,
putting nothing on
man.
your books.
Hey, like my homeboy Lucky J told me, don't expect you out of people.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Expect people to be people, bro.
Exactly. I'm not gonna expect Neff out of certain people. Nah. Me, I'll probably be like, hey man, that's just me, whatever. But he ain't gonna feel the same way. Man, please, bro. We
Yeah.
grown, bro.
Yeah,
that
but-
stuff, bro. That's another thing. That's why I say the streets fake. All that snitching stuff. Oh, you this and all that. That's fake. That's fake, bro. I don't want to hear that, bro.
Trust me,
I
I
don't
know.
want to hear
Man.
that.
Trust me, man.
Cause once you put yourself in that situation, bro, you feel me, bro? You gotta deal with consequences. Now you want a real dude to look out for you for what? Man.
Hey, I think we done touched on every base that we could touch tonight, man.
I'm just saying, man.
With that being said, man, again,
Oh,
man,
I'm a real OG. All right.
we appreciate y'all,
You
man.
gonna be eating them soups?
Hey, this the highest we ever hit on Facebook.
That goulash gonna be
Right.
killing you too.
So big shout out to
Them
you that was
nasty
tuned in all the way to the end of
jail
this.
food.
We do this conversation for if this your first
And then
time
them
on.
jail people be the ones that's making them.
If
Yeah.
this your first time
Okay.
on this live with us, man, we just want y'all to know that we do this every Sunday night at 10:30 to midnight. Please, man, keep coming back, man. Keep coming back. We also on YouTube. You can go and look it up right now. See a bunch of clips. B.E.L.I.V.E TV Productions. You know, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man. Let's get this conversation going. We're really trying to bring light to a lot of different subjects that a lot of people are shunning, or they call it taboo. Tonight, we was able to talk about more of I guess, relationship in regards to friendship as opposed to relationships like we usually talk about on Late Night Love Ties. But again, thank y'all, man, for tuning in, and hug you a brother tonight, tomorrow. You see a black man, tell that black man, hey, man, we know and we appreciate you. All right. So with that being said, let's go across the room, man, for the gems of the night. Guess we're going to start it out with Brother Neff, man, for the first time. What's up, big dog? How you doing, fella?
I'm
What
doing
you got
good.
for him tonight? What you got for him?
As a matter of fact, my gym was inspired by my cousin. We were talking outside in the parking lot. My gym for tonight is that, man, don't wait till something blows up for you to show love and support. Reason why I say that is because a lot of times, man, and this is human nature, we do it all the time. It's like you may invite someone to come over to, that support something that you're doing, or have them subscribe or share or like, whatever the case may be. They're not going to do it because it's not on and popping. Or if you invite them somewhere, you feel me, they're going to be like, no, I'm too tired. I can't do it. Like, they want to make, certain excuses. But let it be a bigger platform that had a big name, that certain celebrities are popping up, or their favorite athlete is showing up. I promise you, no matter how tired they're off of work and school, they will show up because it's on and popping. And I just want to let people know, man, you shouldn't be doing that, man. You feel me? If you're going to support genuinely. Don't support because it's only beneficial to you. There are people out here, bro, who's working hard to do something different for the community, making a change out there in this world. And I feel like, the only time people want to be involved in change is when they're making change. You feel what I'm saying? Like, quote unquote, when dollars are coming into their pocket. And I feel like that's crazy, bro. That's really crazy. So I want to advise people, man, if you got a business, a platform, a clothing line, whatever it is that you're trying to build, and you see people, man, they're not just showing you love or support because you're not on and popping, use that as fuel to be better, to be great at what you do, to continue being consistent at what you do. Because one day you're going to pop. And I'm telling you, the same people that you invited to come and support you or be on your platform, they may not even get that invite because it's gonna be so hard for them to come on because things got so big. You feel me? Contracts are being signed,
Yes, sir.
endorsements, paid
Talk about it.
partnerships.
Praise God.
You understand what I'm saying?
Praise
like
God.
one thing I've learned, man, because I got on this platform, not just here but in media, because somebody was able to, he saw something in me. I helped him out with something, vice versa. He gave, you know what I'm saying? I never turned my back on him and everything. You heard me? And then from there on out, I was like, bro, how would I be if I was just selfish in my ways and not help somebody out doing something?
Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying, bro? Like, real talk, bro, So I just want to advise everybody, if you know somebody who's doing something legit, they're not out here, you feel me, hoodwinking people or running amok, you know what I'm saying, doing crazy stuff, support them. Show them some love, bro.
Yeah.
You may not be there every day to do something, but, be as consistent as you can be. But don't be trying to I always been there. I always believed in y'all. You believed in us with your words, but not with your action.
Share
That's
that
my
live,
word for the
man.
night,
Share
bro.
that live, subscribe, man.
Yup.
Amen. Big dog, what's up with you?
What's happening? First of all, I would like to say thank you all for tuning in with us. You know what I'm saying? 300 plus. That's really good. We was averaging
70.
You feel me? 60, 70 and stuff, and then we started, moving up a little bit. I like that. Thank you for liking and commenting and sharing and stuff like that. That really help us. We actually growing. We like to see that. You feel me? But my gym is women. We know black people ain't perfect. I mean, black men in particular ain't perfect. but we still need protection too. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, we strong, we brolic, and we gonna protect you, but we need the same. We need help. If you help us protect you, everything will flow. You know what I'm trying to tell you?
Amen.
And at the end of the day, just keep it pushing and love all races, man. So we all humans at the end of the day,
At the
man.
end of the
just
day,
to be honest with you,
it's
bro.
one
So
big race.
you don't need to be all hating on people. We won't have to need. We won't really supposed to be protecting people like that. We all supposed to be coexisting, bro. That's real.
Amen. Amen. Sister Nisha.
So thank you everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. The sky's the limit. My gym for tonight is never stop learning. Don't put your brain to sleep. There's always something to learn, whether it's a new language, whether it's learning more about yourself, learning more about people, a subject that you like. Just because you're out of school, out of college, doesn't mean that learning stops. So learn something different, you know? And yeah, God loves you.
That's real.
Amen. 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 All right, let's end it out in prayer, man. I'm going to say a prayer for tonight, man. My Father, my God, my Savior, Lord, we thank you for your strength, for your mercy, for your kindness, for your protection, for your love. We thank you for where you have taken us from and where you are taking us to. We thank you for your promises of protection. We ask, my Lord Jesus, for traveling mercies as we will be leaving here shortly. We ask that you bless every person that which is watching and tuned in. Bless their households, bless their families, bless their loved ones, my Lord. Console and comfort those going through hard times and difficulties in life. Lord, we thank you for your presence, and we thank you, Lord, for the peace that which your presence brings. Forgive us of our sins, my Lord. It is in your name we pray. Thank you, Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.